Hi, everyone. So I'm Luca Antiga, CTO at Lightning, and I'm here with William, CEO at Lightning and founder, creator of PyTorch Lightning. So whoever of you uses PyTorch Lightning, it's William's fault. And then and Niall, who will present something that he developed on top of with our platform. So we're very excited to host it for this sponsored session. Sponsored sessions usually are product showcases, but we'll keep it at a minimum and give Niall time to tell us how he got value from our platform. But first of all, I would like to pass it to William to walk us through a couple of minutes of what we do at Lightning AI, and then pass it to Niall. Thank you.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you. I'll be the least exciting part of this. He's going to give you a real how models were trained and deployed on the edge, I guess, and all that. Anyway, so yeah, you obviously who's heard of PyTorch? Yeah, you guys have, right? So yeah, tough crowd today. Anyways, yeah, so we're the creators of PyTorch Lightning as well, and we've created the Lightning platform, which is you can really think about it like a cloud that's really focused on PyTorch, right? Like we make it work really, really well in every single way, whether you're doing development, training, inference, et cetera, and then for some of you, when you get far enough, you might be stuck with optimizations or things that you like. Maybe your model's too slow. We can actually help you do that as well. Make those models extremely fast. Obviously, we have a lot of deep house and expertise. So I would say if you're, looking for a platform or using one of these clouds to basically, at a minimum get GPUs, at a more value added, actually have a platform that understands the needs of a PyTorch user, then I would encourage you to look at the platform and sign up as well. So you really a high level, you have a few things here. So we've got our environments hub, which Luca will talk about in a bit. And this is basically reproducible cloud environments. So when you guys are setting up new projects, you can kind of share those as well. I guess Wi-Fi is slow, so it'll take a bit to load. Then on the development side, you've got our cloud workspace, which has built-in agents that are really good at PyTorch. So they can help you debug, tune, they can help you optimize data pipelines, train models, do inference. So you can bring your weights and say, hey, can you help me deploy this model? And it'll actually write a server for you and scaffold it and get the infra for you. So it can do all the MLOps stuff for you as well. And you've got GPUs on there. You can switch between clouds and a few different things. And then on the training side, you've got a few options here. Obviously, you can do training interactively on the studio here, the workspace. And then you've got PyTorch Lightning, which you guys are familiar with as well for training the models. But you can bring PyTorch and other frameworks too. It's not an issue, but it's going to work really, really well with PyTorch. And then I think now we have some new things that we've introduced this week with distributed training that's more interactive through, I guess, Monarch. Yeah, Monarch. So we're one of the launch partners for that, which is great. And then we've got high-performance clusters. So most people probably start at the cluster level. They'll set up like a Slurm or Kubernetes, or we have something called LEC, which is a multi-cloud cluster that can work as both Slurm or Kubernetes and can be also, not just reserved reserved instances, but it can also work with on-demand instances. So it's a mix of both. So you have all three flavors on the platform. But again, multi-node's going to work out of the box. Anything that you have that's specialized, we're going to be able to work really well, and so check it out there as well. And we work with clusters that, a few thousand GPUs at a minimum, a lot of them, and then there are smaller clusters as well that we can set up. And yes, they all have InfiniBand, all the data stuff that you need to make things fast. And then on the inference side, you have a few things, but overall, probably the two most relevant for you guys are you can literally build your own inference engines here on the platform. So bring your model weights, and then our agent will actually show you how to build a server for it that you can add batching, streaming, all the optimizations you might need to make an inference server, and then it'll help you deploy it as well. You can bring any engines you want. You can bring VLLM or whatever else you're doing. And then you can also bring your containers and the Wi-Fi so there's an image that's not loading here. But you can bring your own containers and deploy them. And then we also have pipelines, which is basically how you can orchestrate things like jobs and training and inference all together at the same time, right? There's a bunch of stuff. And all of this sits on top of our GPU marketplace, right? So on the GPU marketplace, we have about, currently we support 7 different providers. But if you have a provider that you like, you can bring them in, and then we can actually connect it to the platform as well. So anyways, check it out. We've done everything we could to make PyTorch super smooth. So let us know how it works here.
Awesome. Thank you, William. And now it's the time to introduce Niall. from Infineon. Super exciting work, so I'll leave it to Niall.
Thank you very much. So I'm going to introduce edge language models on PSOC Edge with Lightning AI. So I actually met Lightning AI last year here, so it's a whole year since we partnered and was able to do all of this work. So just as a high level, we have a PSOC Edge, which is a microcontroller, and there's a lot of information in this slide, but what I want to really look into is the memory aspect of this. So we have 6.5 megabytes of SRAM. So when you think of a language model, you can't really, you wouldn't think that you're able to run any type of inference on a microcontroller, but we're able to prove that wrong. So what we were able to build was we have a model family here. We have a 25 million parameter model, a 13 million parameter model, and an 8 million parameter model. But coming with this, there was a large challenge for this. So there's multiple different data recipes and training recipes that we would need to go through, and there's thousands of possibilities of this. So something that we're able to do was lots and lots of different sweeps through different data recipes and training recipes, where we're able to converge these recipes to get the optimal solution. So we're able to get and train our model family for the different model parameters. So this is where we stand. So I know I'm kind of going through this fast. We can talk afterwards a lot more in depth. But what we have here is that on the we're in the top 3 industry metrics on Hugging Face for the edge device models. So you can see our 25 million model is on par with a lot larger models, like in the billions of range. We have our 13 million model that sits in 18th place, and then our 8 million model, which is in around the 100 mark. But something that's our main goal is to have run inference on the least amount of energy. So we can see here we have a 98% energy savings running this totally on the edge with no cloud. So we have a calculator power with fingernail size footprint at a cloud class intelligence. So this is one of the smallest models in the world running right on a calculator type power. So all of this was made possible through Lightning AI. We ran hundreds and hundreds of experiments, and we're able to run this all in parallel on multiple types of GPUs. Lightning helped us from going from months and maybe years of development down to weeks, which was kind of exactly what we needed to get this out to the market as fast as possible. And most importantly, in development process, we were able to reproduce all of these pipelines by using the pipelines that Will just spoke about. It was a really, really great experience working with Lightning. So I'll hand you back to Luca.
Yeah, and the next is a live demo of the thing, so let's see. So Niall is speaking to the thing in the recording. Speech to text happening on the device. And now it's streaming out high quality text at a very decent tokens per second on something that can run on a solar power calculator. Yeah, think about that. And the thing that allowed something like this is a lot of technology and knowledge on the microcontroller, but also the ability to iterate fast and nail the training recipe. And you can only do it if you can fan out experiments. You're not constrained by the availability of the GPU and the orchestration of a cluster. And so that's what makes you fast and makes something like crazy like this possible. So really awesome. Hope we will do a lot more things together. And so the last thing is, just sign up on Lightning. Maybe you'll have great ideas and we'll help you out with great execution. You get free credits, and you can use some of our super new New meaning 11 p.m. last night. Studios and templates and environments that we put out. Some of them are related to the launches we're doing together with Meta about OpenEnv, Monarch. We have NanoChat. And you can create your own. Like, it's very easy to create something and share it with the world or with your company and so on. So just land on there. They will be pre-configured. So when you land on something like that, it's like I hand you my computer and you can start using it. There's no dependency problem, none anything. You get the data within, bundled within. It's a fully reproducible environment that is portable across GPUs, across different machines, and across different clouds. So thanks a lot. 10-minute mark, and yeah, we made it. Thank you. Any questions? And we are around. We have a booth, by the way. Yeah, thank you. Yep. I don't know if.
Can you share about the representation?
Yeah, so what you've seen there, it was all running in int8. So we have our own internal pipelines that do all of our conversions for our microcontrollers. It's called MTBML. So I can go through all the quantization steps with you afterwards if you're interested.
All right.
Okay, thank you very much.
We're available for questions.